Hey guys, welcome back to Syberia 2. We have crash landed on Penguin Island. Let's head over here and have a chat with Hans.
Are we there, Hans? Is this it?
No.
Then where are we?
Someplace run aground on an ice shelf.
The current isn't tugging us along anymore. There must be a problem. I'll go see what's happening. It won't take long, Hans.
Okay, so the ship has been grounded here, just on this island. We're going to go and check it out and see what's going on. There are a lot of penguins around here as well. There's also quite a few remains of giant animals, such as this giant skeleton here of something. Right next to it though is a narwhal horn, so we're going to grab this, the narwhal tusk, and we're going to just continue having a little bit of a look around and see what we can find. Let's head over here to the left. It's not such a big area, the Penguin Island, and there's only a few things we can pick up. Okay, so this is what's causing the ship to become stuck. And Kate can't lift it by herself, so we're going to use the narwhal tusk here.
There we go. We can leave now.
And good riddance to you, Kate Walker. Bah! What's that? Oh no! Bleeding boat stuck!
Okay, so the boat is still stuck for some reason. Ivan has caught up with us, or either that or he was came along hidden in the boat somehow as well. We need to find a way back onto the boat now. From here we can actually have a look at the ship, and this will give us a clue as to what we need to do. So there is a boat, there is a door just at the bottom of the ship there, and the ice seems to flow towards it as well. So that gives us a little bit of a clue. We want to actually stand on this bit of ice here and float across. All the penguins are there at the moment, so we do need to find some way to get the penguins just off of that little point there, and we're going to do it by placing an egg in one of their nests. So we're going to use the Russian doll here. There we go.
Hey! You there!
Okay, so this part of the ice is cracked, and that's what we want. We're going to actually use the narwhal tusk once more, just to separate this from the main island. Okay, so Ivan is actually walking around up the top there. Let's pull this lever and see what it does. There is some kind of a hoop down here that we need to use a little bit later. There's also these murals on the wall, and they will give us a clue for a puzzle that we need to complete later on. Okay, here we have the Mammoth, someone riding the Mammoth. There is a bit of a code here to the right of them. As you can see, there's a star, a dot, empty, and a star there as well. And they indicate something to do with a musical instrument later on. Let's have a look at the other side here. Okay, there's different combinations there, and we just need to remember the one with the Mammoth for a puzzle later on. Let's go back here and see what else we can find. There is this barrel in front of the door over here.
So that's what was blocking the gate. Hans, are you okay?
I'm okay. Okay.
Are you hurt?
He forced me to come down this way. That's all.
We're going to take care of him.
And of course there is little Yuki here, and I'm glad we got to take him along with us.
Yuki slept throughout the trip.
Huh?
I should have known. Ivan was stowed away here.
Okay, so this is the anchor here.
Looks like it was designed to stop the Ark.
And there is a little hook that we can grab, so we're going to grab this one. We do have the ivory hook now. We're going to head back down and see if we can figure out what we need to do with that lever. Okay, there is a little spot here where we can actually place this ivory hook. So we're going to place the ivory hook here, and we're going to attach the rope to it. This is connected up to the sailing system. So let's head back down, pull the lever, and see if we can get this ship running. Okay, so finally we have arrived on Syberia. We're going to head off to the right first of all. There is a little guard post up here. Okay, so let's have a chat with this guy here. Or not. Obviously he's been waiting there for far too long. There is something we can pick up here though. He does have a little Yuki medallion that we will need. Looks fairly complicated. There is a bit of a code here that we need to figure out in a few minutes. Let's head back down. And before we do anything else, we're going to have a look at this chest here. And there are 3 stones here, and as you may have already noticed, some of the symbols on them are the same as the symbols on the medallion. So there we go. Now we're going to head up to the north and see if we can follow Hans. And while we're here, we're just going to take a quick look at these flowers over here to the right. And you may notice there is another stone with a symbol on it in these flowers, and we're also going to grab one of these Siberian flowers as well.
Hans, we're there.
Syberia.
And the mammoths?
Further on, behind the fields of blue grass.
Let's go.
It's not an easy thing, but we will manage, Kate. Be patient.
Sure.
Huh. Okay, so we need to figure out a way to get through this gate here. There is a lever which is hard to see just down here. Now, we can't open this gate by ourselves. There is a little contraption once more for Yuki, so we need to go back to the ship and see if we can wake him up, and hopefully he'll help us to open that gate so we can get through and see the mammoths.
The Yuki slept throughout the trip.
And he's still sleeping, so we do need to wake him up. Now, within one of the books, the brother Alexei's book, he does mention this Siberian flower, apparently, and how it is good for waking sleeping Yukis, apparently. So let's use this on Yuki and see if we can wake him up.
Let's hope this works.
And he is raring to go, so let's follow him back. Now we do need to run back again, and Yuki is going to help us open that gate, which will allow us into the area where the mammoths apparently are roaming free, which is pretty cool. And there is one more puzzle we need to complete once we get there. It's a pretty tricky puzzle as well. Okay, now I did want to get Yuki out, but obviously he's fallen asleep, exhausted in his little compartment. So we'll leave him in there, and we'll follow Hans through the gate and up these stairs.
So beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Syberia.
Do you really think there are mammoths out there?
Yes, Kate. Play the song that calls them.
What? You're going to call them?
Yes, with the flutes, like the ancient ukels.
Do you know how they work?
No.
Okay. Let me try.
Okay, so we do need to figure out how this works. Now there is one more stone we haven't picked up yet. Let's go and have a look at that little contraption we saw down here. Let's have a look. I hope the stone is around here somewhere because I can't actually remember where the last stone is. Let's have a look at this anyway. Is that? Yeah, looks like it's over there. Okay, so there is this contraption here, and as you can see, the wheel does look like something similar to the medallion here. If we have a look at the medallion, some of the symbols are the same. Now, what you need to realize is that the symbols inside this circle here actually correspond to the white symbols of the medallion here. So we have the kind of the Y here up the top. There's another curved Y down here at the bottom. So if we have a look, we can see that the Y here is at the top, and we need to replace these missing ones with the stones that we have picked up. And now you should have 5 of them. Okay, to the left of the Y there is something. Let's have a quick look. Okay, it's kind of like a 9, so we're going to use that one. It's this one here. Okay, beautiful. And just before the E, let's have a quick look. Just before the E, there's the curved Y down the bottom. So let's grab this one. Okay, and 2 in front of the Y is something there. Let's have a quick look. We can't really see it. It's okay, something like that. I think it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so 4 before the Y, we have this one down here. Let's take a quick look at the medallion. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of a wavy line. So let's grab the wavy one, place that one here, and which means this one must go there. Hopefully this is going to work. What we're going to do now is turn the wheel and see if anything happens. Beautiful. Let's go and grab this ivory key that has come out here. Now you may notice this symbol here was actually pressed down for that to happen. So let's do it again. Just keep an eye on where the sand falls. And you can see the sand falls on that curved Y symbol there, and we do need to remember that. Let's get out of here because there is another puzzle that we need to complete now that we have the ivory key. Okay, so there is another contraption here. Let's have a look at the side of it. There's another wheel here, there's some pipes over here. We're going to look at the side of it first of all. And obviously there's a spot for the ivory key. Let's place that in there. Now what we need to do is we can actually take the ivory key out again and we can place it in one of these spots here, but we need to place it in the right spot. And the way we figure out which spot is the right spot is by using the ukel medallion, finding the symbol that the sand was placed on, the curved Y here down the bottom, and finding the corresponding red symbol, which is this red curved spiral there. So let's go and grab the ivory key, place it in the curved spiral, which is this one down here, and hopefully this is going to work for us. Let's see if we can get this actually working. Okay, it is excuse me, it is emitting a sound, but it's not the right sound. We need to make the right call so that the mammoths will hear. And we're going to have a look at these pipes. Now, if you remember the mural we saw in the ship, where we saw the man riding on a mammoth. Now, the star corresponds to open, the dot is half open, and just an empty space is closed. Now, the top was, I can't actually remember what the mural was. What was the top again? It was, I think it was open. It was star dot star, wasn't it? So it's open, half open, open, and the bottom was dot with nothing, which is closed, and then a star open. I think that's it. So let's give this one a try. We're going to pull this lever here and see if this works. And that is the end of Syberia 2. I really enjoyed playing this game. Loved the first one, and the second game was pretty good as well. Syberia 3 will be released, I think, later this year, so I will be playing through that as well when it comes out. I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough slash walkthrough. It is quite a beautiful game. I really did enjoy the storyline as well, and seeing the character development of Kate throughout the two games has been really interesting as well. She started off as a lawyer, just wanting to get the job done, and she came across Hans very slowly in the first game, and by the end of Syberia 1, she had to make that big decision whether to follow her work or to go off with Hans to find the mammoths, and I'm glad she did choose to find the mammoths, because it gave us Syberia 2. And yeah, we have found the mammoths now, and yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how Syberia 3 progresses from where we're at now. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this, and I'll see you all again soon for the next video. Thanks for watching.